So let's talk about my videos for a second. Let's talk about a very specific type of video that I do. Let's talk about drama downloads. So the last one I did was RC Fox, technically, because that was a huge topic that was exploding, and I felt like I had to chime in because what I was hearing mostly was a lot of circumstantial evidence being thrown around. I didn't feel like there was enough evidence out there to make a solid claim one way or the other about exactly how guilty and or innocent that individual was. But I'm not going to lie, there have been some drama downloads that I pretty much know that what I'm reporting is 100% legit, or at least 80% legit. And I'm not going to name names because that's petty and childish and, quite frankly, just not necessary at this point. But one thing I want you guys to really understand about these drama downloads that I do is that they are not meant to be bewares, and they're not meant to be harsh, nasty attacks on the people that are featured. Most of the time I do them because I'm simply reporting. I'm simply reporting on what I am able to find, what I know, and like what I have access to. So with all that being said, when I do these, I do give the person a chance if they want to speak to me directly over live streams. There's absolutely 100% proof that there is nothing being tampered with. I'm not editing videos to make people sound guilty. I'm not chopping up words to make my own word soup of what I want to hear. I'm giving them the stage, and whenever I give someone the stage, I do it in the most 100% earnest, honest, and well-intentioned way that I can. That being said, when I've done this in the past, I've gotten burned a few times. I've had someone come on and speak to me in a one-on-one, and it seemed really positive and really believable, and then after the fact, I start to learn things that make me really wish I had never done that. Now, for anyone on this channel who is not aware, because I don't talk about it, but I've been in some really shitty relationships and trusted people who just quite frankly don't deserve a minute of my time. And one of the most prevalent commonalities there is that people like that can be very manipulative. They can try to sway your opinion one way or the other. They can try to convince you of things. They can sugarcoat things to make them sound great. And then, when you go back to do your research, you realize you've been hoodwinked. So with a lot of these downloads, if I get into a situation where I've talked to someone, I've tried to work it out, I've given them the stage to clear their name and or just explain to me what actually has happened, what have you, I'm expecting, above all else, for honesty and truth. And that is something I really value. That's why I take the time to set these up. That's why I don't jump to conclusions right away. That's why I give everybody presumed innocence until I can actually prove that they're guilty. And it's what makes videos like this extremely, excruciatingly painful to do. So let's talk about that. So when I do videos like this, and please bear in mind that when I do a shitload of research. I will scrape up every court, every docket, every article, every mention. I will find as much information as I can. And when I do these, I also very heavily monitor social media and things that people say publicly, post publicly. I have 15 accounts for a reason. It's because I've been hurt before bad by other people, and my trust is pretty much depleted with most individuals. Not even just people I've dated, just everyone. I don't really trust anyone. It's why I don't do face reveals. It's why I don't give out my legal name. It's why I don't have a P.O. box or reveal my address. I have trust issues. Pretty bad ones. So when I go out of my way to trust someone else and that trust is effectively betrayed and there are posts to suggest that I've misplaced my trust, I do get very upset. Very, very upset. This has happened to me recently, both in my personal life and professional life. It's happened to me throughout my life. So when I see posts that fly in the face of everything I've been told, I get really, really affected and really, really mad. And it's kind of a flood of emotions. I'll take you guys on a personal journey. Previous to the furry fandom, I was pretty much exclusively in the EDM rave fandom. And that, well, it's not a fandom, I guess it's just a group of people. But in that group of people, there's a lot of different personalities you run into. There's like the Molly Bros, there's the Candy Kids, there's like the techno goddesses that only wear black, and God help them if they don't wear black. There's a lot of people, and let's just say that I've dated several people in that community and have come to learn, things to look out for, tropes, commonalities, behavioral consistencies. I'm pretty good at analyzing people to a degree, but I have the misfortune of always trying to see the best in people, and as a result, I have played myself, DJ Khaled, several times, and it has not come without serious consequence. Recently, it's happened almost 5 times in a row, in a month. And even before this month, I have experienced it 17 to 18 times just in this year alone. And that's really hard to contend with. It's why I really find it hard to make videos now, because when I go to do a drama download, if someone is quoting me information, I don't know if I can trust them, and it just makes the whole process really hard. So I just ask you guys to be patient with some of those, because I'm going to be taking more time and more resources and just more to find the most crystalline clear information that I can prove, because there's a thing called good faith, and I respect taking people's word on good faith, taking information on good faith, and believing people based on good faith. But the thing about good faith is the person telling you that information has to, at least to some degree, be telling the truth, be actually telling it on good faith. And what I've come across more and more as time wears on, that when you get information on good faith, it's very rarely true. So I find it very, very difficult to report on things where I really just don't have all the information, when I don't have enough information to really report accurately, or the people I'm getting good faith from, I've learned from the past I cannot trust at all. And that's what's happened recently. So you may not be seeing as many drama downloads as usual, or even me tackling tough topics where a friend of mine may be involved, someone I know may be involved, or the volume of evidence is very low. But please know that the reason I'm doing that is because I've pretty much had my trust violated up, down, and sideways for the better half of the last 2 months. So I'm going to try to do more of those when I have more information. And in the previous video, I had stated that I'm going through a lot, and I am, so please be patient with me. Videos will probably be a lot slower than you're used to, but for anyone who does watch my channel religiously, thank you. You guys have been a rock and just have really helped me press on. Getting all of the really great comments that I do really helps, and really helps me to grow and evolve my channel. So thank you guys so much. And I'm sorry that it's a bit of a downer to talk about. I know I just posted a video, but I thought I would give a bit more context to what I was mentioning. And yeah, that's where I am right now, and where my channel is, and This is just some of the stuff I've been pushing through, so thank you guys for being so patient, and I really hope that the next video I put up is positive and happy and has all the information. I don't feel conflicted about anything that I'm saying, but I'm going to be a little more hesitant on anything I report on that has people I know or people I'm close to involved, because it is genuinely hurtful when you think you are promoting the truth and what's right, and you find out that that's just not the case. So, thanks, guys.